Okay, guys. Bad. I did a thing. I got a haul for you. But we might be here for a little while. Check this out. Got a few things. That's what I've unpacked so far. Yeah. You know, if you buy a lot of stuff, Goodwill gives you boxes. So, you guys, you might want to take a little bathroom break, and you might want to grab a drink or a snack. So, pull up a chair and let's see what I found at the Goodwill. See you in a bit. So I know many of you heard we had some pretty severe weather move through the Omaha metro area and through Lincoln. Certainly severe weather to the south of us in Oklahoma City. We had, between my daughter's house and my house, 6 tornadoes touch down. It was all in the same system, one after another. I think we had 8 overall in Omaha, between Lincoln and Omaha. The Lincoln one was really close to my daughter's house. The Omaha Elkhorn one was literally right down the road from our house. Way too close for comfort. I definitely, I could feel the barometric pressure dropping. I was telling my husband, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And shortly after that, we heard the storm chaser say it was on the ground. I think about 190, 95 houses were damaged or destroyed in our area. It certainly, by the grace of God, was a miracle. Nobody was killed here in this area. In Waverly, as soon as one lifted, one touched down simultaneously. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. They had a business with about 70 workers inside that was completely flattened. And somehow all those people survived. I cannot fathom how nobody was killed in that. I mean, the building was literally leveled. Here close to us, there was a story of a man who had MS, was on the second floor, could not be moved because he was bedbound. So his family laid over him as the tornado struck their home. Somehow an angel was looking out for them, and they survived with very little injuries. The roof was gone, and there was a picture of the Virgin Mary still on the wall. I mean, you see crazy stuff after storms pass that you cannot fathom. There can be one house completely destroyed and one house right next to it completely fine. And it just, Katrina, we saw town after town after town wiped out, and then you saw clothes just hanging in a closet. It was, it's crazy, absolutely crazy how things turn out. I believe the one that hit near us was F3 is what they finally rated it. I certainly, my heart goes out to those people to the south of us that were affected by that system. There unfortunately were some casualties down there. But I have to say, I think Omaha area reacted amazing. The kids would have been walking home from school right when that storm came through. The schools in the area went into lockdown mode once they got notified of severe weather moving into our area. Kids were not allowed to leave the school, and I honestly think that is really what was a saving grace, because there would have been nowhere for those children to have gone for shelter had they been caught out in that. We have excellent warning systems here. There's a siren practically right behind my house. Crazy enough, the storm chasers predicted that the tornadoes were on the ground faster than the meteorologists did. So, I had both going. I had YouTube with storm chasers, and then I also had the Weather Channel up. So we knew there was one headed our way. So we, you just have minutes, like sometimes less than 5 minutes to get somewhere when those things come. But we knew it was going to be a bad weather day, and, we kind of get a little blasé around here. You're like, yeah, it's a storm. Yeah. No. This one I could tell was different. When I was telling my husband, I felt the barometric pressure, and I started having vertigo. I said, something's really, really wrong. And sure enough, there was one on the ground nearby. So, thoughts and prayers to everybody affected. I will tell you, I have no issue personally giving to Salvation Army. They were extremely good to my parents. After Katrina, they asked my dad what the neighborhood needed, and then they showed up the next day with tools to help clean out homes. I will say, and this is my personal opinion, you can agree or disagree, but American Red Cross and United Way can just suck it, in my opinion. Now, I will say American Red Cross is great for blood drives, but disaster aid, they can suck it. That's how I feel about it. I do not choose to give my money to those organizations based on personal experience. I would encourage, if anybody is wanting to help, to seek out local churches, charities, and of course Salvation Army. If they ever choose to give aid to communities that have been impacted by a disaster. And even I can tell you during Katrina, the Native American communities were amazing. The church communities were amazing. People came from miles to do things. So that's where your money should go, in my opinion. But all right, so let's get into this haul, okay, guys? I may have gotten a little out of control there. Not going to deny it. But anyway, let me show you a few of the things that I got. I'm not going to show you every single item, but I'll show you enough to give you a good idea of what I found. So I picked up this little set of 4 little ceramic cups, like, I don't know, you probably call them like juice cups or something. There's no mark on the bottom, but probably Japan, or maybe, well, I don't think it's restaurant ware. I think it's probably like Japan. I'll have to look that one up and figure it out. I also picked up this little lithophane of a rainbow trout. I really love to fish. I miss fishing. This one is from Vancouver, Washington. by Jimmy Art. I like to pick up wood frames whenever I find them. I did find this one. It's very rustic. Really, really nice frame. And I also found some hand-painted eggs. These will probably go up in my Easter box, and I'll put them up closer to Easter. But I have all these little flowers hand-painted on them. These are just really pretty in a basket, you know, for display at Easter time. So yeah, got those. I also found this little Fitz and Floyd little plate. I usually find the bigger ones of this, but I found this little guy. So I'll put him up in my Christmas stash. I found pottery, crazy amount of pottery. This is like a condiment. Maybe you'd even put salsa in there because, you know, it's got peppers on it. But it is a signed piece. It's got a little lid, and it's got you can see that, a little place for your spoon to go. Really, really pretty piece of what do you call it? Redware pottery. And I also found this little milk glass plate as well. And I came across this really cute little set. It's a little girl and boy with the matching plates. Like, I guess a child set, although who gives this to a child? I wouldn't give it to Baby Faye. But it is a Japan set. Really, really cute. No chips or cracks. I don't even see any crazing on it, but it's just really, really sweet. You know, this one's got a little bunny, and she's holding, like, yeah, she's holding a cat. I was going to call it a chick because it was yellow. And in the plate, there's a little puppy dog. So it's really cute. I also got this pottery, what do you call it? Votive holder, candle holder. And it is a signed piece. So we got that one. Then I also had, at an estate sale, picked up some Denison pottery. He is a local potter, but when I saw this, I recognized it because I picked up a vase and I believe a pottery mirror in the same colorway. So this is the teapot. This is his signature. And I also found 2 mugs in the same colorway. So this one, you can see the signature in the clay. So, and it was kind of crazy. Like, this one was one price and this one was a different price. I'm like, whatever. I don't understand how the Goodwill prices things half the time. Then I was walking down one of the aisles and I saw something, and I thought, at first I was like, oh, that's probably like Hobby Lobby, you know, kind of piece. And then I kept looking at it and I was like, I don't know. Let me pick that up. Look at this, guys. How gorgeous is this vase? And this is also by Denison. This is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Now it is a girthy gal. She's chunky and she's heavy, but she is stunning. Alrighty. Then, and I'll only show you one of this item and I'll tell you what all came with it. I found this Temperware by Lenox Fire Flower. How 70s is that? Those colors, the poppies. These are all in really, really good condition. I have 4 mugs. I have 4 plates, 4 bread plates, but only 3 saucers. I scoured that place looking for the other saucers. I may go back, I don't know, but I just thought those were so kitschy. Like I said, what else could remind you of the 70s? So pick those up, and they'll be going into my Etsy store. Then I also got this paperweight. Now, I cannot find anything out about this paperweight. This is a Westinghouse paperweight. So it is it's an older one. It's got a brass base on it. I am still trying to find something out about this thing. It is old. It is heavy. It is gorgeous. And you know what? It's got underneath it Simplify. So I'll have to cross-list this to like Marines and maybe I can find something on it. But isn't that the coolest? And you can see it's got Simplify. I knew something was different about this. You know, my all my family has served in some branch of the military. So, you know, I'm always kind of attracted to anything that bears any slightest resemblance to the military logos. So, all right. I need to clear this table and grab the rest of the stuff because there's still more stuff. Okay, so intermission. Okay, well, we found some really odd stuff. We found a Trifari ornament. I didn't know Trifari did ornaments. I knew they did jewelry, but I didn't know they did ornaments. I also picked up this little, it's a rolling pin, but it's a recipe holder, so you stick your little recipe card in there. And I searched the store and I could not find the match, but I did pick up this little creamer. I think it's, what is it, Bartlett and Collins? Is that what that is? So I thought that was really pretty. You know, you could do something with an assemblage for a, you know, spring display. I found another dried flower stained glass frame. This one. Just love finding these. They're so pretty. And I also picked up this vintage convex frame. Still has its original sticker on the back. So I like to use these to make like a memorial to somebody. Like you can put a picture in there, and then you can put like fabric doilies, you know, brooches, watches, things of that nature. I like to pick those up and do that with them. And then I also picked up this. I'm not sure who the maker is. It's an older frame. It's like a Scirocco, you know, with the wood, and you can tell by the back it is a much older frame. But it doesn't tell me what company did that. So, but it's really pretty. We got that. I also, and then I had to look at these. I had to examine them. I picked up these two crystal creamers. I don't know if they were creamers or syrup or what, but these are not ground on the inside. That's why I kept walking around with them, debating on it and debating on it. You can see they are not, it is not ground, so it would not have had a stopper in it, but it's really pretty piece. So I picked up two of those. Then I also found this little the wrap got trapped. It's a hand-painted piece by Elaine Clausen, 1988. But it's a little teapot with pink roses, and it's like a real pale bluish gray color. So I had that, and it had the matching creamer and sugar. I just thought those were adorable. Okay, guys, I found some Homeco. Look at these little Yorkies. Aren't those guys so cute? Now, this one has a little tiny nick on his ear, but those are so cute. I had to pick those up. I also found this 3-finger swung, probably a Japan piece, but still, it's nicely done. I was actually surprised that it was still sitting out on the shelf. Then I found this box of vintage playing cards, the dogs. Aren't those adorable? Still got its original tag and everything on the box. It's like a little speckled kind of, what do you call it? Celluloid box. Let's see, what else? Oh, I found this Waterford ornament. Check that out. This is Waterford. There's your mark. How cool is that? It was buried, so I don't know if somebody was hiding it or what, but I found it. No chips or cracks. I couldn't believe it because, like I said, it was buried on that shelf under a bunch of stuff, so I'm kind of surprised it wasn't broken. Then I also found this little box. Now, I thought it was probably going to have like vintage note cards in there. No, it has these old permanent rods in them. So I did pick these up, and these were made in Omaha, Nebraska. How funny is that? So look at that. Isn't that fun? I mean, look at that. Anybody remember wearing these? I don't think I had the metal ones. I think we had the ones with the rubber that, you know, my mom, like, I think yanked out every strand of hair on my head when she was tightening those. I had the kinkiest perms, you guys. I'm going to tell you. I used to tell her the objective was to curl my hair, not snatch me bald. Anyway, so, and I know you guys are thinking, that's it? That's it? Well, like I said, some of the items, there were, you know, dish sets, so multiples. So I'm not going to show you every single one of the dishes that I found. I also got this little lithophane with the angel on it. I don't know who this one is by, but the inside, the angels are painted. Sure, there you go. You can see it. So this is going to be really pretty at night, I think, when that shines through. And the last thing that I have for you is this Chelsea Gardens teacup. So, isn't that pretty? This is a Spode teacup. There you go. Whole set. No chips. No cracks. No crazing. Beautiful, beautiful set. I never find the sets, and I certainly don't find a good brand. I mean, these sell at a decent price. It was worth picking up. So, you know, I said, well, we'll take a chance. We'll pick it up and see what we can do with that. So, that is all I have to show you today. So, if you saw anything that you were interested in, you know, you can always email me at bayoubellevantiques@gmail.com. Otherwise, these items will be headed to my Etsy store. Trying to think if I don't think there's anything that I'm keeping that I can think of. So I'm pretty sure everything is headed towards either my district store or my Etsy store. So with that, I just want to say, pray for all these families that have been affected in the recent days, and also give others grace, give yourself some grace. We're all only human, you know, and we need to be nice humans, okay? So I'll talk to y'all on the next haul. Bye.